Welcome back to the social session of Independent India, the first 30 years between 1947 to 1977. Children, we have learnt about the state reorganization's demand in the previous class, and today we learn about the State Reorganizations Act which has been passed in 1956. So yesterday we have learnt about its demand and how their demand was met. We will see in today's class. You know, there was a demand for Samyukta Karnataka. There was also demand for the merger of Travancore princely state and Cochin princely state for the sake of Malayalam speakers. There was a demand for the Telugu speakers for Andhra state. So there were different demands we have seen. So Maharashtra we have seen, okay, and today we learn about how these states got carved out. So there should be some legal procedures which has to be carried out in order to meet their demands. Jawaharlal Nehru, who was the first Prime Minister of the country, was not opposed to form or to create the states on the basis of language, that is the linguistic states. He only believed that this is not the correct time to make these new states because that would disturb the unity of the country. अभी आज़ादी मिली है और अभी हम लैंग्वेज के ऊपर डिवाइड करना शुरू करें तो द डिसयूनिटी may be created in the country बोल के सोचा था. And it was not also the consensual position among the leaders of that day. They believed that India was in the process of consolidating itself. अभी आज़ादी मिले, नया institutional structure जो है, constitution जो है implement करना शुरू करे, and it's working, we were observing, and it is not the right time to create the new states बोल के सोचे थे. But you know what happened? Potti Sriramulu, who demanded for the formation of a Telugu state, a separate state for Telugu speakers in Madras province mein, he went on a hunger strike. And on 15th December 1952, after fasting for 58 days, he died. Potti Sriramulu died. So that death had was a turning point for the creation of a new state. Consequently, the states of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu was created as a result of his death. And it was in August 1953, the States Reorganization Commission डाले. States Reorganization Commission, ये जो है फर्स्ट SRC है, ये SRC बोले तो States Reorganization Commission है, और इसका चेयरमैन जो है फजल अली, इसको अपॉइंट करे फजल अली. इसका काम क्या है? He has to study how the states should be created, on what basis, और borders उसका कैसा रहना बोल के रिकमेंडेशंस देना. किसको? गवर्नमेंट को, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को. इसके लिए स्टेट्स रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन कमीशन वाज अपॉइंटेड विथ फजल अली एज इट्स चेयरमैन, एंड मेनी अदर मेंबर्स आर देयर लाइक पानिकर वाज देयर, हिदायतुल्लाह कुंजरू वाज देयर एज ए मेंबर्स to address the issue of formation of the state on the basis of linguistic principle. And they have submitted their report in 1956. So the States Reorganization Act was passed in Parliament based upon the recommendations of the SRC, and it should be noted, and this led the first SRC report has led for the creation of 14 states in the country and 6 union territories. And it should be noted that when the linguistic states were being formed, the tribal languages like Gondi, Santali, Oriyan were not taken into account. Only major languages which have script was taken into account, and based upon those languages only new states have been created. How many states have been created? 14 states have been created and 6 union territories have been created. उसके बाद भी नया states create करे थे. अभी जो तेलंगाना है वो बिना SRC बने, और उत्तराखंड, झारखंड एंड छत्तीसगढ़ जो है वो बिना SRC से ही बने. So it was not on the basis of language. So it was based upon the needs of that region. They have created a new state. So SRC has created only 14 states. So they have taken into account the major languages spoken in the region: Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. These majority of the population they have taken, and they have created the new states. So the creation of linguistic states was an example of how popular Will Trimford, and also showed how politics can resolve a problem of the people. And looking back today, linguistic reorganization actually helped to consolidate India, so that they all are brought together under one roof, under one administration, and they did not necessarily weaken India, but it has made India to be more strong. So what kind of social and economic changes had occurred because of this SRC or in the first 30 years after the independence. We will see in the next class about the social and economic change, which is very important in the first 30 years after independence. Thank you, children.